everyone, back tuning in to today's third video. We're 3 of 3 for today's video. This is the Snow Watch, looking at the potential for some snow across the north of the country, I think, tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening as a weather system moves into this cold wedge of air that we've got established from the Arctic over us at the moment. So I'll have a look at the detail in a second. I think it'll be rain in the south, but in the north there could be some snow, particularly for Scotland and northern England, so we'll have a look in a second. Before I get on with that, just very quickly to say about the ads that gather visit sleep articles on all pages, have a browse through widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. Thanks so much for doing that. This video adds to most pages, say open up the content, you've got to close book up again, helps to pay for the website. So starting with the radar picture right now, we can see we've got a rash of showers across the country, particularly affecting Scotland, northern England, down into the Midlands and some central, southern, southeastern parts of the country. There's a real mixing with this. There's lightning, there's hail, thunder, there is sleet and snow as well, especially over the high ground of the Pennines and parts of Scotland as well. Have a look at the lightning detector, just see if there's any lightning flashing away. With this, actually, don't think the there we go, we've got some lightning flashing away across northern England, a little bit coming down into southern parts of England as well, so there is definitely some lightning and thunder in with these showers. As I say, there's sleet and snow in places as well, especially over the high ground, so maybe one or two places we get thunder snow today. They'll die out overnight. They'll rumble on into the evening across eastern parts of the country. They will die out as we get through into tonight, and it'll be another widespread frost tonight, and usually cold again for a late April night. Tomorrow we're looking at this area of low pressure moving in from the northwest. So it's this one just here on the FACTS chart. The FACTS charts are the human interpretation of models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This weather system here will be pushing into the west at midday tomorrow. This is the chart midday tomorrow. This system coming into western Scotland and Northern Ireland. That then spreads across the country as we go through Thursday and into Friday morning. This is the FACTS chart for midnight on Friday with the cold front coming down across England and Wales. Now, this is pushing into a wedge of very cold air. If this was a month or two back, there'd be no getting away from it. It would be a snow event across most parts of the country. Because we're at the end of April, it's going to be harder to get snow. Not impossible for northern parts of the country though, so let's have a look at the wintry potential. This is how the GFS is seeing things with this area of low pressure tomorrow at midday. Again, moving into the north and west of Scotland, pushes across the country into Thursday evening and Friday, and then it's still hanging around across the country into Friday morning. This is the precipitation forecast of the GFS model, showing outbreaks of rain across Northern Ireland and western Scotland through the morning tomorrow, and then pushing eastwards and south across the country on Thursday afternoon. Quite widespread precipitation there, you notice, particularly for Scotland, Northern England, down into Wales and the Midlands, and then it all pushes eastwards and south as we go through into the early hours of Friday, leaving us with a lot of showers. There'll be mainly rain showers as we move through into Friday itself. The precipitation type forecast from the weatheroutlook.com showing that at 9 o'clock in the morning there's a mix of rain and snow across western Scotland and Northern Ireland. The green, blue areas are where we've got rain, the white hatched areas are where we've got snow. As we run through, we see that quite a snow event develops across Scotland, possibly Northern Ireland as well, through the course of Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon. Rain pushing down in towards northern England and North Wales with some snow suggested for the Pennines. And then we go through into Thursday evening, and we see rain pushing through the Midlands into southern, southeastern parts of England. There was a suggestion first thing this morning with the midnight run of GFS, there could be some snow even coming down in towards the Midlands and Lincolnshire. That's been restricted back to rain now through the Midlands and Lincolnshire. But certainly the chance of snow there for northern England, northeast England as well, backing up in towards Scotland, particularly eastern Scotland, where there could be some quite heavy snow on Thursday evening. On the back edge of this rain, there's a chance of some snow turning up across parts of Wales and the Midlands. This is at midnight on Friday. This is the cold front's pushing through. Quite an active cold front, so on the back edge there is the suggestion that there could be some snow. I don't think it'll amount to too much, but if you're about at midnight on Friday morning, if you look out your window, you might just see it snowing through parts of Wales and the Midlands. I don't think it'll amount to too much. Meanwhile, there's more persistent general snow across northern England and again backing into Scotland. And then we go through into the early hours of Friday. That weather front pushes away to the south and the east, but it hooks back across Scotland, so still chance of snow there for Scotland and into parts of northwestern England as well, perhaps. Takes us into Friday morning, still the risk of snow across Scotland. Could be quite a snowy scenario this for Scotland, and elsewhere it mainly is rain showers coming through during the course of Friday as the snow increasingly becomes confined to the high ground through the course of Friday afternoon. But some of these rain showers could be quite beefy. See how Euro 4 is handling things. So this is a high resolution model from UK Met Office. We've got this area of rain coming into West Scotland and Northern Ireland during the morning tomorrow. That pushes east into Scotland and Northern England during the afternoon. This is 6 o'clock in the evening on Thursday, suggesting heavy snow there for parts of Scotland, also coming down into Northern England as well, with a mix of rain at lower levels perhaps. That comes down through the Midlands and Wales as rain. Meanwhile, heavy snow for parts of Scotland, and the snow is still there across Scotland as we go through into Friday morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday, as far as we can go with Euro 4, and it's still snowing across many central and eastern parts of Scotland, away from the coast anyway, with risk of more wintry showers through parts of northwestern England. And then finally, the high resolution WRF model from meteoseal.fr. That website's just looking at was weather online. This is for 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, with rain, sleet and snow coming into Northern Ireland and western Scotland. As we run through the morning, that pushes eastwards, so by 8 o'clock in the evening, it's suggesting snow for parts of Scotland, coming down into Northern England, get down into Wales and the Midlands, and it's mostly rain. And then we go through the into the early hours of Friday, taking a band of rain south and east across the country. It is mostly rain, though notice this hook back of snow across Scotland, particularly central and eastern parts of Scotland. And that keeps going well on into the day on Friday. Meanwhile, heavy showers breaking out across England and Wales during Friday. So the potential is there for Scotland particularly to have some really quite snowy weather, I think, later tomorrow and into Thursday evening, the early hours of Friday. Elsewhere, probably some snow for the Pennines, probably some snow for the North Welsh mountains, and there could be some for Northern Ireland as well. Elsewhere, probably just looking at rain, maybe a little bit of back edge snow coming through Wales and the Midlands. So it's on a bit of a knife edge, and this might give a surprise snowfall for other parts of the country tomorrow evening. I wouldn't totally rule out the possibility, but at the moment it looks like it's high ground and in the north. But if this was a month or two back, this would have been a widespread snow event across all parts of the country, because the air would have been so cold. There'd be no question about this turning to rain. So a bit of a missed opportunity if you like cold and snowy conditions. But for those areas that get snow, and they're particularly focusing on Scotland, I think, could be quite a snowy one tomorrow evening. That's all now. This will probably be the last snow watch of the season. Doubt we'll do another one until October or November, although never say never with the crazy British weather, so we'll wait and see on that. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.